is wild here. They've had a pro wrestler introduce the teams. They've got a sold-out place that's excited about the playoffs. Let's take a look at our Montgomery Ward starting lineups. That guy's in it. Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman are the forwards. Big Luke Longley does get the call in the middle. Ron Harper and Michael Jordan are the starting guards for Phil Jackson. The other side, Dave Cowens has Anthony Mason and Glen Rice, Vlade Divac, David Wesley and Bobby Phills at guards. There's Coach Cowens. Now he came out with Anthony Mason on Michael Jordan in the last ball game to try and take away. MJ with the dust off, getting packs tonight. Since we are on the other side.
Well, you know, you talk about Dave Cowens and give him credit. He was a runner-up in Coach of the Year this year. He did an outstanding job. His team is 32-9 here in the Hive, and they are ready. The Bulls had their professional faces on before the game in the locker room, watching the videos and watching the game, see what was going on. And here's who we've got tonight, Tom.
Dick Pavetta, Ronnie Olesiak, and Jim Clark are officials. During the playoffs, Charlotte 1 percentage point better. This place will be a little bit like Utah, very, very loud as they are pumped up about their team. Wesley brings it to the wing, and Michael Jordan is guarding the point guard tonight. Mason backs in against Rodman. Looks to give it off, and the Bulls with the first steal.
Turnover is very important, Tom. In that first game, they turned it over 18 times. The Bulls got 30 points off of those turnovers.
David Wesley guarding Michael here for the start. Anthony Mason guards Luke. With Luke in the starting lineup, John, it makes it much more difficult for them to match up like they did with Mason on Michael.
Right.
Scotty drives through, finds Ron Harper, baseline jumper, and that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's Harp's second basket of the series. He only had one basket. That was a breakaway layup after a steal in game 2. Never seen a bad back, Harp.
Mason looking for Wesley. Wesley looking for the give and go. And
yes, sir. So 2 turnovers now. Coming into the game, we've seen Mason had 4 turnovers. He picked up 2 in the first 2 minutes of play.
Fox Sports Chicago would like to welcome our affiliate, TCI Cable of Iowa, and the viewers in Waterloo and Cedar Falls. Welcome to playoff basketball on Fox Sports Chicago. Dennis Rodman with it on the wing. Luke stops, fires, and it just does bounce out. Vlade Divac with the rebound. Phills goes inside for Divac, who comes off a career game. Scotty with the block. We said in the open that Pip did not have one of his better games in game 2.
It's still smoky in here, Tom.
It is. Oh, they had all kinds of fireworks and everything else.
Here comes the double team. Oh, Dennis wasn't ready for it, so a turnover. Nice slide down the lane by Dennis, and Michael just gave him a little shovel pass, but Dennis wasn't looking for it.
And MJ talking to him as he comes up the floor.
The Hornets haven't really got a shot at them. That last one was blocked, 2 turnovers. So
Rice on top, finds Bobby Phills, Divac down low. Tries to go baseline, and a blocking foul on Luke. First on Luke and the Bulls. Got to get the baseline. Rice started to flash out. Now comes to the right side. And Scotty is just not letting him do anything. Mason starts to back in. Shot clock at 10. Mason spins inside, missed it, and he has missed several layups, and then he picked up the foul. So, John, he makes one mistake by missing the layup, but the bigger mistake is the second one that he makes by picking up the foul.
Right, he got in where he wanted to go. He went into the middle and then spun back with that left hand, and that's the one he uses very well, but threw it up off the rim. Luke grabbed the rebound and was fouled by Mason.
jumper, drives down, put it up too strong, and Mason with the rebound. Gets it out in the middle. Bobby Phills with a 3-on-2 break. Back to Rice for three.
Off the fast break, it's a long two by Glen Rice. Had his foot on that line.
So their first points come almost 2.5 minutes in, and now the Bulls go down to post up for the first time. MJ right around Wesley for the slam.
Wesley didn't know what to do, and Michael got the ball in the post. Was there going to be help coming? Michael just went down baseline and hammered it home.
He was too quick for the help. Rice with a baseline jumper. Nope. Ball is tipped loose, out of bounds. Charlotte ball.
Vlade Divac, that big body went in between Rodman, tapped it, and then against Luke, and they get it back. Now let's take a quick look at what happened here. Michael went right around Wesley up in the air, and boom, hammer.
Wesley comes around the screen, comes right down, off the glass. Nope. Rebound tap. Scotty's got it. 3-on-1 Bulls break. Pip hangs on to it. Got it. Foul. The Bulls go to the basket, get the layup, and now we'll go to the free throw line and a chance for a three-point play.
Now that was the big rebound by Pip. He almost got hung up by Vlade Divac in the back court as he takes on out of there. He went hard to the hoop, made the basket, and drew the foul.
Missed the free throw. 6-2 Bulls, just under 9 minutes left in the first.
Pip shooting 90% here. He was 10 out of 11 coming in here. Misses that first one.
Bobby Phills backs in, and a foul called on Ron Harper. They'll call him for the two hands in the back. Second team foul. I'm trying to think if you'd have talked to most anybody as the lob pass hits the backboard. What a terrible lob that was. Talk to anybody, I think they'd have said that Charlotte would come out very strong right away. It's been the Bulls that have come out as MJ fades, missed that rebound cap, and Bobby Phills has it. Rice stops from 12 and hits. It's a nice move by Glen Rice, going to his left, and then the jumper makes it 6-4.
First quarter game in Chicago, he was 1 out of 8, and then he put it together a little bit. Now here's Harpstead looking at the three.
Over the rim, way off. Good one for Rice, and he'll lay it in.
Rice off with 6 quick points. He's their leader.
So Rice was 6, and the Bulls were 6. MJ, top of the circle. Inside Harp. Good roll. Harp puts it up and in. Looked like he had his jersey held as he came around the screen. Rice was hanging onto the back of his jersey. Then he goes in and lays it in. They want Divac to go down low. Wesley gives it back. Mason from 15.
You can't. Both of them went on Wesley. Wesley's not that much of a threat to leave Mason open with a wide open shot.
Luke has it down low. Spins, comes right back off the glass, and good for Luke Longley.
He gets the ball down low. He's got to take it to the basket.
Dennis now the only Bull starter that has yet to score. Mason backs in against Dennis. Fadeaway jumper. Way out. Divac there. Got fouled by Luke. And they'll count the basket. Luke went for the fake. And Vlade Divac will go to the line when we return. We got a timeout here at the Hive in Charlotte. 6 minutes, 47 seconds left in the first. And the Bulls and Hornets are tied at 10.
Welcome back to Charlotte. Now, you've heard of billboard information that players use to rally around. Well, the Charlotte Hornets are taking a new spin. They're not necessarily mad at anything that the Bulls have said. They're mad at the way the Chicago media portrayed them when they were up in Chicago. They felt that the Chicago media didn't give them any respect, and they demeaned them. That's been the rallying cry for the past couple of days. Tom, back to you.
They probably could beat our writers.
Go ahead. The Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic coming August 1st and 2nd to Grant Park. Check the Chicago Tribune for an entry form or pick one up at any participating Chicagoland Sport Mart store. Call 317 612-455-4000 now for more information. Shoot the Bull sponsored in part by the Chicago Tribune, Coca-Cola, ComEd, Columbia Healthcare, Sport Mart, and AT&T.
All right, they've got 7 rebounds. Vlade Divac has got 4. Luke didn't block him out. He picked the ball up, put it right back in, got the basket, and Luke picks up his second foul. Luke stays in the game, and we've got a tie. Vlade looking to break that tie.
Missed that badly, and Scotty with the rebound. Hornets 5 of 11 from the field. Bulls 5 of 9. Luke. Right back to Pippen. I think David Wesley will be called for the hold. Yep. His first. Third team foul. Both teams with 3 team fouls. The Bulls get a fresh shot clock. And Michael goes down low to post up. Here comes Glen Rice to double team. They find Harp from 15, and he hits again. Now, John, if this continues, it makes it very difficult. Leave Harper.
Harp made the big 13 points in the first quarter against New Jersey when the Bulls really needed it, and he's got 6 here tonight.
Glen Rice backs in against Scotty. Fakes, goes up. Yep. Got a piece of it, and Luke with a rebound. Gets it out to Harp. Early shooting. There's 6 of 10 for the Bulls, 5 of 11. Michael spins, stops at it, knocked away. David Wesley pushes it up the floor. Wesley running hard, puts it up hard by Harp. They call goaltending. Yep. And Phil is really upset.
That ball never did get to the rim, but they're going to give Wesley the 2 points on that steal. There's the steal. He comes out here. And watch Harper come from the back. I thought before it got to the rim, but
Jimmy Clark thought it was already on the rim, obviously. MJ down low. Now Vlade Divac comes over to help out, and they give it to Luke. Scotty Pippen for 3, left side, and Scotty gives $50 to charitables from Carex as he hits a 3. Scotty was just 2 of 11 from three-point range before that one. Divac, nice spin move for the slam.
They had Luke off balance and just wheeled right around him.
MJ with the fake. Fades. Fires too strong, but Dennis Rodman right there puts it in.
Michael Long on 2 shots now. It looked like he forced the issue that last time. And
lobbed to Rice for the slam. Glen Rice sprinted up the floor. They made eye contact. Rice got the lob and slams it home. Dennis trying to pull Vlade Divac out as far as he can. Michael on the weak side.
Offense on Rice.
Yeah, on Glen Rice. Yep.
Boom, he smacked Scotty, didn't he, when he went through there?
Yep. Fans don't like it. You and I saw the same thing at the same time. (17-16). Bulls with the lead. MJ right side, 17-foot jumper is good. Michael with 4 points now. Again, every Bulls starter has scored. Harper the leader with 6. Glen Rice has 8. Bobby Phills posts up down low. Harper on him. They want this one-on-one movement. Phills inside, jump hook, bounces in. I think Luke's a little winded. Dennis lost it, and it'll go out of bounds. Bulls ball.
We'll take a look at the ComEd Power Cam view of a pass to Glen Rice, a catch, and the alley-oop way up there. Woo. Glen Rice.
15 on the shot clock. Dennis with it right side. Down low for Scotty. With Phil's on him. Scotty spins, and 3 seconds remaining.
That was funny. The official had to look at the back of the jersey to see who it was. They knew it was Dennis.
Both teams with 3 turnovers. Wesley baseline jumper, too strong, and Luke and Dennis both fight for it. It'll go out of bounds. Miller Genuine Draft Super Bowl 3-on-3 Classic, August 1st and 2nd at Grant Park. Check the Chicago Tribune for an entry form. Pick one up at Sport Mart stores. Call 312-455-4000 for more information.
Well, that was energetic hustle by two players. Didn't come up with the ball, though, and Bulls still have a 1-point lead here early.
Glen Rice comes off the screen, back of the rim. MJ and Luke fought for it, and Michael comes away. Just under 3.5 left in the first. The Bulls have a 1-point lead. Bulls 9 of 15, Charlotte 9 of 17. Scotty across the floor. Harp's been hot so far, and he continues that. 4 of 6 from the field for Ron Harper, 8 points. He's also got an assist.
Well, you imagine 8 points from Glen Rice. That's what it should be, their leading scorer. But when you get 8 by Harp to match him up, that's pretty good.
Wesley gives it back, and Mason almost had a turnover. Phil stops from 15 and hits.
Phil's very quiet in the first 2 games and comes down, knocks it in, averaging only 5 points. They want a timeout.
2 minutes, 43 seconds left here, first period at the Hive in Charlotte. And the Chicago Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets 21-20. That's inside the Hive. It has been very loud so far. Here's our Game 2 summary. Everything was fine until the fourth quarter when Charlotte outscored the Bulls 29-19. Teams combined for the lowest first-half scoring in playoff history. MJ, no points for about the first 19 minutes of the second half, and Vlade Divac had 19 rebounds, a career playoff high.
Not that much difference right now, 21-20. That was only 17-13 in that first quarter with all that low shooting time. Here you got two teams, the Bulls shooting almost 63%, the Hornets shooting 53%. What a turnaround.
And Charlotte has made 9 of their last 13 from the field. Tony Kukoc into the lineup as Luke Longley sits down. Scotty posted up, wanted it from Tony, still wants it. He really wants the ball and finally gets it inside. Divac comes over to double team. Inside Harp, jump hook in and out. Dennis tapped it, kept it alive. It's loose. Dennis hands it off the glass. Nope. Got it again. Put it up with the left hand. And the foul call.
That's the biggest thing. He drew the foul. He didn't make the basket, but he drew the foul on Vlade Divac. Pass underneath to Harper. Harper misses a little jump hook. Dennis in a battle with Divac. He goes up once, twice, gets it, and then misses the shot, gets his rebound back, and then draws the foul.
Dennis will have one more, made the first.
David Wesley with 5 assists in the game, and Vlade Divac with 4 rebounds. Dennis cranks in 2 free throws. He's got 4 now, Tommy.
And Phil Jackson wants a little pressure put on by the Bulls.
Let's see who's got Vlade Divac. Tony starts out with him.
Rice comes around the screen and a foul call.
Oh, not a good foul. Tony just got ridden off on that play.
Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic is August 1st and 2nd at Grant Park. Check the Tribune for an entry form or call your Sport Mart store or 312-455-4000 for more information. Sponsored in part by the Chicago Tribune and Coca-Cola.
Now, if you missed that, pay attention. We're going to tell you some more how to get involved in that tournament.
Mason fakes the pass. Tony knocked it away. It's loose and Rice has it. Shot clock at 11. Remember, they had a foul call. Rice, and Scotty goes down. Rice pitches it back to Bobby Phills. Inside Rice. Nope. And Dennis Rodman with a rebound.
Everybody on the ground that time.
MJ for 3. Right side short, but he gets his own rebound. Dennis Rodman still not in your picture. Dennis is just now kind of starting to hustle up. He was walking up the floor. Tony steps out on the floor. Michael comes off the screen from 17. His jumper just off, and Vlade Divac for the rebound. Gets it up.
Twice they beat him on the break, and twice Vlade with the long shot. Terrible transition for the Bulls.
Or you got to get back, right?
Yeah, somebody must have that responsibility. Tony with a quick short shot, and they look again. Here's the pass down.
Wesley gives it over to Rice, who lays it in.
Beautiful fast break work, and they're just killing the Bulls. Last couple times down, they take a 1-point lead. Rice with 10.
Charlotte with their first lead. Scotty, top of the circle, finds Harper. Back to Michael. Quick move, MJ with the fadeaway jumper, and he hits from the right side. 6 points for Michael now, and the Bulls take the lead right back. Place reminds you a little bit of Utah, John, as boisterous as the crowd is.
Yeah, they get themselves vocal. The Bulls are worrying now about getting back, but everybody's pulling up short on that long jump shot.
Vlade Divac pushing Tony out of the way. Vlade wants the post up. Has it down low. He'll back in against Tony with the rolling hook. Nope. Rebound, Dennis Rodman.
Bulls will get the last shot with about 8 seconds here. 7.
MJ sprints up the floor. Baseline jumper in and out. And that'll do it. We played one period here at the Hive in Charlotte. And the world champion Chicago Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets in Game 3 of this playoff series, 25-24. Here's our first quarter summary. Two teams about even, as you'd expect with a one-point game. Real goals, three-pointers, rebounds, assists, one difference, and a couple fast breaks, John.
Yeah, look at the guy pitching the ball down. Vlade Divac to Bobby Phills on a quick pitch out, and now here's another when it comes down to David Wesley. Gets out in front of everybody, goes on up in the air, throws it over to Rice. Rice finishes that one off.
Got some changes in both lineups for the Bulls. Bill Wennington in, along with Tony Kukoc, Steve Kerr, Scott Burrell, and Scotty. Wennington gives it right back to Pip. Baseline jumper is good. B.J. Armstrong with Bobby Phills, Glen Rice, Vlade Divac, and Anthony Mason. So B.J. sees his first action after a good performance in Game 2 in Chicago. Ball is deflected, and Bill Wennington comes up with it.
Pip, high. Oh, beautifully done.
Wow.
I saw him wide open. Steve Kerr found him. His back was to the basket. He caught it and reversed it in. Beautiful play. We'll probably get a chance to see that when we get a second.
Bulls on a 6-0 run now as Mason wants to clear out with Tony on him. Mason will back Tony right out of the way. Comes inside and made the lay.
That's awful close to the basket, isn't it?
Yes. Bulls with a 3-point lead now. Wennington gets it down low. Bounces to Steve Kerr. Tough pass. BJ is right there to take it away.
Not enough room. BJ with a 3.
For a long 2. Ooh. Bill Wennington with the rebound.
BJ wants to attack the Bulls. He wants to get down before they get into their half court.
Scotty, quick jumper. Yeah. BJ comes up with it. Armstrong pushes it back. Bobby Phills for 3. Divac came over the back, got the rebound, and a foul on Vlade Divac.
Yeah, Vlade's second foul. Crowd doesn't like it, but he looks around at everybody.
Bulls lead at 29-26. They'll have the basketball. The J.R. Reed. Yep, J.R. Reed will check in for the Hornets. Vlade Divac will check out. Divac leads with 2 fouls, 4 points, and 6 rebounds. Del Curry into the ball game as well. He's on Scott Burrell. Bulls, good ball movement. Pippen spins, comes back, fadeaway 15-footer. No, Burrell tapped it. But Armstrong's right there to pick it off.
Pippen picks the foul up. BJ goes right after him and gives him some what for. Bulls were talking about that in Chicago, how BJ had become one of the aggressors with the mouth.
Yeah. He said some things when he was making that run, and he played very well.
Yes, he did.
Mason again with Tony on him. See if they clear it out again. Yep, they sure do. They want this matchup. Burrell comes over to help out. BJ with a three. Nope, a long two, and Scottie Pippen right there. Now, for this offense to work for them, if the Bulls are going to make those defensive switches and help out like that, BJ's got to hit those shots. Because he is the man that's open.
You don't stay out there in the perimeter. You got to get something going into the basket.
Kerr puts a jumper up and just did bounce out. Scott Burrell right there. Fakes. Nice fake.
Oh, yeah.
By Scott Burrell.
That might have hit the clock. Everybody, the clock's shaking up there, but Burrell comes up with the rebound and hammers it home.
Bulls with a 5-point lead. And a kick ball that'll be a reset the shot clock. And we got a timeout on the floor.
There's a ComEd Power Cam look of Pippen. We talked about this. Beautifully reversed, Tommy, and we're out of here.
9:05 left. Bulls with a lead. It's time for a Discover Card payback playback as the Bulls closed out Washington last year. Scottie with a big part. Scottie gets it back. Scottie on the baseline. Oh, yeah. Got it. Caught it. He's fouled. What a play by Pip.
Boy, they really went after him hard. Pip went slamming down. That's the foul on Kelbert Cheney. They're looking for a flagrant foul on that.
I don't remember if they got the flagrant foul, but they got the sweep.
That's right. That was the third victory, the first one in Washington, and locked up that first-round series. Craig, Matt Geiger coming into game now, so he'll be in with Del Curry and B.J. Armstrong, J.R. Reed, and Glen Rice. The Bulls with Bill Wennington, Scottie Pippen, and Tony up front. Steve Kerr in the back with Scott Burrell.
Bulls on an 8-2 run in about the last 3.5 minutes. And the nice thing is they give Michael a little rest, and they extend the lead, and Charlotte throws it away. So a chance to make that run a 10-2 run now. And Scottie, I think, as much as anybody, has come out very focused tonight. Pip with it on top, finds Tony. Tony, top of the circle jumper, is off. And Scott Burrell with another offensive rebound. Wennington gives it right back to Kukoc. Tony tries to turn the corner, and Matt Geiger will be called for the hand check.
Tony's shot really needs a little radar on it, doesn't it? I mean, he missed left, he missed right.
I think that's a pretty good call.
Yeah.
Kerr with Armstrong on him. And an offensive foul on Bill. Got to stand still.
Yep.
At an upcoming home playoff game, the first 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Bulls item. Compliments of the Chicago Sun-Times. BJ near the half-court stripe. Rice comes around the screen and dribbles it off his own foot, but it went right to BJ. Geiger bounces it back to Armstrong. 5 on the shot clock. Shot clock at 4. At 3. BJ fadeaway baseline.
Yes. They got him into the corner, and they didn't put enough pressure on him. BJ was able to see the basket.
Tony Kukoc with a post up down low. Kicks it right back out, and the Bulls get it right back to him with Geiger on him. Bill Wennington from 16. Fadeaway jumper is good. Ball got kicked away, so reason for the whistle. 33-28 Bulls with the lead.
It's Bill's first basket of the series. Could use some from Bill looking at that hoop, right? And they double team.
Well, that's the big key, John, is when they go to double team, you've got to make a play. What a tough play. Man, is this guy, Johnny, Scottie is playing as hard as I've seen him play in a long time. And I don't mean he hasn't played hard. I just mean this is terrific.
Right, he got 9 points. He got 4 rebounds, a couple assists. And that time he tries to go through the passing lane.
And he knocked that one away, too.
Scottie playing tough. He ends up in the first row here over by us. BJ gives the pass. Scottie takes the lane, and they said, let's take a timeout and let me sit down a minute.
We got a full timeout. Here at the Hive, 7 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first half. The Bulls lead Charlotte 33-28.
Hey, guys, the last couple of huddles, Phil Jackson has made a big deal about how on offense it's so important to have good spacing. You get the good spacing, then you can recognize the mismatches very quickly and do something about them. Back to you guys.
Michael Jordan back in the game. Has B.J. Armstrong defensively. J.R. Reed. Jumper is good.
Looked pretty long for J.R., but he knocked it down.
33-30 now. Reed with his first points. Scott Burrell with it down low with Armstrong on him. Baseline jumper, Burrell, easy turnaround. And again, that's a matchup that I think the Bulls would like to try and exploit, as BJ's just not big or strong enough to stay with Scott Burrell, especially if they post up. Armstrong around the screen on top for Reed. Another long jumper for him. That's a little bit more what you expect. And a foul against the Bulls. Bill Wennington.
Scotty went up and got that rebound. Wennington was just trying to block out, but he picks his second foul up. Now there's 2 on Luke, 2 on Bill Wennington, and here comes Luke again. Will he get in?
Yep. Bobby Phills comes back. Glen Rice will lead. B.J. Armstrong with 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field. Comes off the screen. Armstrong looking to pass it off, finally finds somebody. 9 on the shot clock. And they're just calling out the play. Armstrong drives inside, pitches it back to Bobby Phills with 2 on the clock. Bobby Phills
had a good look at it. He didn't have it originally, gave Pip the fake and knocked it down, and we've got a 3-point lead for the Bulls.
Kukoc with it on the right side. Pip, turnaround jumper, in and out, and Matt Geiger with the rebound.
Well, those rebounds are going nowhere. They're just spinning out and coming right down to the guy that's got the inside position. BJ attacks the basket, not there. Curry standing wide open. 3 seconds. Illegal defense.
Michael Jordan talking a little bit about B.J., and he said some people may be shocked with his attitude, some of the gestures, but give him respect. He came in a situation he was familiar with, motivated his team, and won a game for them, won a big game. And he went on to say that B.J. probably left without being in his own terms. He probably wasn't very happy with the way he left, but he came back and played pretty well. But still, I don't think the Bulls appreciated some of the things that were said. Bobby Phills with it. J.R. Reed, Matt Geiger, and Del Curry into the ballgame now. Reed from 15, and that's a little bit more his range.
Oh,
nobody took
Nobody
it.
went. Now Michael just says, come on, Bill, or Tony, Luke, get up there and grab that ball.
Any one of the 3, right?
Yeah, any one of the 3.
They double team Michael, and he beats that double team and pushes it up the floor. Bounce pass, Dennis Rodman goes in and got fouled. Dennis Rodman will go to the line.
2 shots on the side. Yes, sir. Geiger just creamed them coming in. Michael pushed the ball up the court quickly, and watch, here comes Dennis from the side. Up he goes, and they just 2 guys go after him. So Dennis will shoot 2 free throws. Geiger picks up his second foul.
Yeah, he didn't go at the ball, and that's one of the things they talk about. Yeah. You have to go at the ball, and he went at his head.
2 hands, go over the top. And now Geiger says, I just went with 2 hands. That's right. You came right over his shoulders. Dennis misses the first one.
Vlade Divac will check back in for the Hornets, and Matt Geiger likely would come out. Yep, Geiger leaves.
Part of the game Dennis really doesn't like. He's 3 for 4 from the line. He just wants to get it and get rid of it. He's got 5 points in the game. Go along with 4 rebounds, and the Bulls will get the ball on the side. 4-point lead.
MJ pops on the right side. Luke down low with it. Luke spins, rolling. In. How about that for Luke? Bulls with their biggest lead, a 6-pointer. Del Curry missed a 3. Michael with the rebound. 38-32 Bulls. MJ goes around the screen, comes underneath, finds Luke up. No.
Oh, yeah, it was a block. He was in the lane. He was in too close. Said you slid in underneath. It's a 14 foul. Reed gets in underneath. Now watch the play. Here comes Luke. He's right there, and it was just too close to get in front of him for the block. Take a look outside. You see both feet of his were inside the line, Tommy.
Yep. Yeah, Reed was a little perturbed.
I like that ruling because it really takes the onus off an official of a guy just last second jumping in front of a guy. If he's in that lane,
and John, as a player, you played in the NBA, did a little in college, but you hate that when a guy stands right under the basket. Don't do that. That's not basketball. Yeah. You're gonna take a charge, take it out away from there a little bit.
Well, I'm glad they eliminated that in college too, where they give the guy the basket's good and the foul's on the other guy.
Right.
They please everybody.
39-32 Bulls. Lead it by 7 as BJ has it on the wing. Armstrong comes off the screen by Mason. On top, Glen Rice. Quick pass down low and a foul before the shot, and I think Dennis will pick it up. Dennis picks up his first personal foul. Third team foul on the Bulls. Charlotte with 4 with just under 4 minutes left. Just under 5 minutes left here in the first half. Rice backs in. Very short, Burrell with the rebound. Luke posts up again. Boy, he's an easy target. That's one of the things they all talked about. Traveling called on Michael, and Phil can't believe it.
He's got 6 turnovers for the Bulls now. The Litsy Bitsies.
BJ comes off the Vlade Divac screen. Rice pops.
Oh, good play.
Play by Burrell. MJ running hard. Oh, but how about Bobby Phills, who ran even harder and took it away?
I didn't give him a good pitch. Rice is all alone.
Over Longley, in and out. And Dennis Rodman with the rebound. Finds Burrell. Now the Bulls push it up the floor again. Burrell hard, but he missed the dunk. Vlade Divac coming up the floor with BJ inside. Mason for the layup.
Easy layup. The Bulls have 4 guys down, but they don't look up.
39-34 now.
Burrell missing the dunk. That ball hit off the back rim.
Michael looking for his first points in about the last 9 minutes, and he may get it as he starts to drive. Chicago Bulls Portrait of an Era is the only authorized collection of portraits of your 5-time world champs. The unforgettable memory of this historic team captured forever in this never-before-published edition. To order, call 888-826-4610.
Well, B.J. Armstrong finds the bench now as Wesley comes back in. Wesley had a nice first quarter. He had, 6 assists there, Tim?
2 points, 6 assists. He had a couple rebounds as well. For a diminutive player, he rebounds well. But he's so strong. There's the kid back on the bench. DJ 1 for 4 in the first quarter. Or first half.
Bulls restore their biggest lead, 7. There was a good play by Burrell that last time, turning his head on that long pass over to Rice. Now steal by Steve Kerr.
Scotty goes down low to Luke. Back to Kerr. Quick jumper, Steve Kerr. Short. Rebound tap. And Divac has it for Charlotte. And again, they are looking up the floor in a hurry.
Another rebound for Divac. That's 8. Seems to be right around it.
Glen Rice jump hook is good. Glen Rice with 12. And the Hornet fans start to make some noise. MJ comes off the screen. On top, Scotty. Kerr in the corner, puts up a 3 and hits.
Yes, they sag off Steve. Wrong time. $50. The charitables from Hornets. Breaking off for this.
Mason backs in. Fadeaway jumper way off, and Dennis Rodman right there for the rebound. Dennis with 6 rebounds and 5 points. He's tied up with Glen Rice. MJ down low.
Any double coming? No double.
Fadeaway jumper from Mike.
Oh, golly, that thing was in the jar.
Mason picks it up, finds Rice on top. Steps inside for a 2 and hits. That's a good play by Glen Rice.
Yeah, everybody leaps at Rice on that play. He takes the fake and comes inside. 14 points. He's got the most. The Bulls are going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Bulls. Phil Jackson wants to talk it over. 1 minute, 48 seconds left here in the first half, and the Bulls lead the Hornets 44-38.
Well, 1:48 to go here. 18 seconds on a 24-second clock. The Bulls took a timeout, and Dennis says, I'll inbound the ball.
Steve Kerr with it on the side. He'll put up a 3 and hit 2 threes in a row for Steve Kerr.
Another 50, Tom?
Another 50 goes to Charitables from Carex, and it's 47-38. And the Bulls with a nice little run. That's their biggest lead. Mason. Yep, Mason with it against Longley now. And Luke called for the
knee. That's his 3rd foul, first in the last 2 minutes. 3 for Luke. What are they going to do? Tony Kukoc is coming in.
Tony really had a tough start. Did not score. He was 0 for 2 from the field. Missed both of those badly. He had 2 assists. Divac goes right side for Bobby Phills. Glen Rice trying to get it down low, and Scotty just will not let him have the ball. Baseline. Mason jumper is good. Anthony Mason with 8 points and 3 rebounds. Michael spins baseline like the first play of the game, only he didn't dunk it. He did everything else.
Michael with 10.
And we've got just
60.
under a minute left.
60 seconds. Bobby Phills just pushing Steve around, but Steve gets the foul call on him, and Phills will go to the free throw line. Phills has not been to the free throw line in the series.
Michael talking to Dick Bavetta. You know when the vein sticks out of Dick Bavetta's neck that he's a little upset. Look out, technical on MJ. I could see it coming. I could see that coming. MJ got his ire. I saw the vein come out of his neck. There it is. T. Oh, boy. And Rice made the technical free throw.
So they got a chance for a 3-point play here. That's only the second time they've been to the line. Now they'll follow it up with 2 more. Bobby Phills had missed the first free throw, but they said, no, we got a technical here.
So he gets to shoot it again.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a practice putt, huh?
Yeah, I like those. Second ones usually true.
Missed it, and Tony Kukoc moves inside for the rebound.
50 seconds. Bulls are 2 for or what?
Mason again is on MJ. Michael has it up high. Tries to beat him on the dribble. Does. Oh, what a shot by MJ. Wow.
What a high off the glass play.
Lonnie Divac space yard for way off. Mason with the rebound. Kicks it out to Wesley, and now they want 1 shot.
Boy,
Shot clock.
Nobody came for that rebound again, Tom.
Nope.
The ball bounced right up there.
See, about 6 seconds or so different shot clock and game clock. Wesley Steve Kerr comes around the screen. Lottie for three.
Hey, that's good. No. Oh, I thought it was.
Bulls with 8 seconds to go. Tony Kukoc. Oh, quick shot. Hey, hit it.
Tony makes his first one, gives the Bulls the biggest lead with 1.7.
Oh, Steve Kerr almost stole that ball as Mason throws it up from half court. Here's MJ's last basket. Michael, top of the circle. Comes right around Mason. That high arcer way up off the glass, off the top of the square. Above that, Michael drops it home. And the Chicago Bulls at halftime lead the Charlotte Hornets 53-42 here at the Hive. Now let's go back to our studios in Chicago. Back at the Hive in Charlotte, the Chicago Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets 53-42 at halftime. Eric Collins is standing by with assistant coach Frank Hamlin. Eric, take it away.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Well, Frank, a totally different style of game than the first two games that we saw. Are you happy with the pace?
Well, we're happy with the pace. That's one of the big things we want to do is control the tempo here. And in the half-court game, they want to go to, if Tony's in the game, they want to go at his man. He's matched up either against Mason or Divac. And also they've been going at Harp off their Hawk series, trying to post him with Phils. Other than that, they want to push the ball up and first guy at the spot. You know, they want to get quick points, and they will run out on us, so we have to make sure we're back defensively. But we did a much better job of lining them up offensively and making them pay. And you know, they've changed their defensive assignments a lot, you know, out of timeouts and all like. But that shouldn't affect us if we just stay with our game plan and run our offense.
Well, thanks a lot for stopping by, and good luck in the second half.
Thank you, Eric.
Frank Hamlin, back to Tom Dorr. Guys, take it away.
All right, thanks, Eric. Here's our Payne Weber first half stats, and not quite as much of a disparity as you would think. Field goals, just 2 more for the Bulls, although 2 more makes a difference. Bulls shoot a little bit better, 52-44. Free throws, 4 more. Charlotte just gets to the line 4 times, and the Bulls make 4 more there. Rebounds almost exactly the same. Here's a big number, bench points. Steve Kerr had 2 3-pointers in the first half. Bill Wennington had a basket. 14-4 there in fast break. Charlotte, 14-7. They had that nice flurry in the second quarter that brought him back in the ballgame. Scottie Pippen, huh, John?
Yeah, Scottie had a nice first half with 9 points, and he started out by getting himself ready defensively. Here he is against Vlade Divac with the block, kicks the ball out and gets the ball going. Now here, Luke finds him on the side. He stops it, lines up a 3-point field goal, picks that up, and then Steve Kerr finds him. Scottie catches, looks up at the hoop, and makes a miraculous basket. Nice first half for Scottie. You know, Phil made a great a switch. In the first game, he had Steve Kerr on Curry, and Curry shot over the top of him at will, and Burrell was on BJ. This first half, he put BJ, Steve Kerr on BJ, and Burrell on Curry. Curry was 0 for 1, and BJ was 1 for 4, so it was a nice job by the Bulls.
Bulls' last semifinal road loss came in 1996 when the Knicks beat the Bulls 102-99. Bulls went on to sweep the series after that. There's Kid, B.J. Armstrong. Scottie will bring it up for the Bulls. Dennis right in front of us as Luke posts up down low. MJ with Bobby Phills on him. Scottie really wants it in the post up and has it down there. Gives it back to Luke and gets it back with time running. Jump hook by Scottie and a foul before the shot on Glen Rice.
Well, the time was running out. That's a second on Glen Rice.
His second.
Bulls did a good job of keeping them off the free throw line, as you mentioned, Tom. They were only there 4 times, made 2 of them.
Scottie had to go out and get it with Rice on him. Nice fake. Scottie inside. Off the glass and good. Pretty move by Scottie Pippen.
Well, we could have had that one in our little Scottie package, too, couldn't we? That was a nice move. He had Glen up in the air and then went around Mason, who was waiting for him under the basket.
So many guys think they can block a shot as Rice puts up a 3 and hits from the right side.
Well, he had a lot of time on that shot. 18 points for Glen Rice. Got around that screen they set for him. He had a lot of time.
Dennis looks for the open man. On top, it's MJ as again Scotty goes down to post up. Double team is Divac. He goes right around Divac and got fouled. So twice in a row, Scottie Pippen goes to the basket. Donuts set the card. Last year's semifinals, Bulls won the first game against Atlanta. The Hawks came back to win the second. In the third, the Bulls won by 20 and won the series 4-2 at home. They came back with a 20-point win in that third game after the loss.
No confusion on who was taking Scotty this time down. Comes out with the first 4 points for the Bulls. Rice with a 3 for them.
The way he's attacking the basket, I can see why there'd be confusion. Nobody wants to guard him. Mason likes his point forward spot. Rice to the wing, and a bump foul on MJ. Michael with his first. He's got 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Rice steps out on the floor, and the jumper is good. Glen Rice. Scotty just went the wrong way is what happened, and Rice had the open jumper. Michael right side with Bobby Phills. His pip goes right down low again. See if he goes to the bucket again. Nope, that time picked up his dribble.
Dennis stepped in the way of that pass that time.
Down low for Luke. Big fella moves inside. Had it blocked and a jump ball.
Well, it looked like somebody had tied up Luke's ankles that time, and he was in that sack race, you know, where he bop, 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 hopping along. Vlade Divac came out and said, look, if you're not going to make that move clear, I'm going to come in here and block the shot. So jump ball.
And a timeout. 22nd timeout called by Phil. The Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic comes August 1st and 2nd to Chicago's Grant Park. Check the Chicago Tribune for an entry form or pick one up at any participating Sport Mart store. Call 312-455-4000 now for more information. Shoot the Bull, sponsored in part by the Chicago Tribune, Coca-Cola, ComEd, Columbia Healthcare, Sport Mart, and AT&T. Phil was a little upset. Career against the Hornets, 34-9, about 80%.
The referee, Phil tells Bevetta something. Bevetta says to Clark, watch for this. Luke wants you to watch.
And Jimmy Clark shakes his head and says, oh, okay, no problem. Charlotte Hornets win the tip. 57-47 Bulls with the lead. Just 2 minutes gone here in the third period. Mason again playing that point forward spot. Mason looking to make a move off the dribble. Vlade was doing a little flop. Get it back to Bobby Phills with 2 on the shot clock. His 3 was way short.
Look at this. Right into Rice's. Oh, man.
And Lou got the rebound.
Well, hey, right into Rice's. That's the most open he's really been. Michael coming on down the lane.
Kicks it back to Harp. Right side for Scotty. Luke again goes down low. Divac comes around. Got to go meet the ball. Divac pushes it up the floor. Mason has it on the wing now, one-on-one with Dennis. Mason gives it on top, gets it right back. Makes the move, throws it up and in.
They're making their run. 10. Yeah, they're making their run here, 10 points. And it's back to, an 8-point lead.
Crowd makes some noise. Harp comes across. Right back for Scotty. Down low, Michael with Bobby Phills on him. Michael stops, fires, fades a little. Nope. Rebound loose, and Divac comes up with it. 57-49. Bulls with the lead as Wesley comes inside. Scotty with the rebound. Fans wanted a foul. I don't think Luke moved. Ahead for Michael. Spin move, comes right back underneath, kicks it out. MJ, oh, what a fake. Gets it to Luke, and he got fouled. MJ with a good ball fake He's got to have big hands and strong hands to make that ball fake, because if that ball is tipped, it could very well get knocked away.
Absolutely. They get it in the corner for Ronnie Harper. Harper looks at a three, but then throws it back to Michael. And here's the fake you talked about, Tom. He got Vlade up. He goes underneath, and as Mason comes out, he gives Luke the pass. Up they go. I got David Wesley in that foul.
Luke split a pair from the free throw line. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Make it 6 points now for Luke. Big fella takes his time and rattles that one home. So 7 points for Luke. Bulls outscoring their bench 14-4. Wesley has it on the wing. Picks up his dribble. Wanted to go inside, and Ron Harper will be called for the foul. Harp called for the push.
It's only Harp's second foul.
Devonts. It's right back to Rice. Look at Scotty right there on him. Rice fade away, gives it back to Mason. Now Scotty picks him up. Mason knocks Scotty down and puts it in.
Beautiful with the right hand. Nice move. And Mason has a lot of those moves, Tom, going to the hole.
That was a strong move, which he certainly can do. Harper wanted it right back. Longley, fadeaway 15-footer, just off. Rebound tap. Rodman comes up with it, goes inside. A bad pass to Scotty. And here comes Mason pushing it up the floor. Ahead for Wesley behind the back, and Harper right there. Now Scotty with MJ has got Vlade Divac defensively, and Pip got fouled by Divac.
Pip was looking to give the ball into Michael, but Divac would not commit, so he took that left arm and stretched it way up high and over the rim. Take a look at it. Here it is. He's waiting for Divac to commit. Michael's on his right. Will he commit? No. So Pip goes up high with the right and knocks his arm away. It's a good call. Let's take a look at the ComEd power cam on the last basket here by Mason. Beautiful spinning move on the way in, then goes with the right hand as Pip misses the free throw.
60-51. Mason runs over Dennis.
Offensive foul, absolutely. And Mason really upset with the call. His second. Boy, it looked like everybody was down there to meet him, wasn't it? And Dave Cowan says,
timeout.
Yeah, I'll take one.
7 minutes, 17 seconds left in the third. And the Chicago Bulls continue to hold on to this lead. The Bulls lead the Hornets 60-51.
Well, a lot of red shirts down there to try to help out, and it was Dennis that picked it up.
Eric Collins, what do you know, partner?
Yeah, guys, in the last huddle, Dave Collins was very animated. He said, guys, we'll never beat the Chicago Bulls if we go one-on-one against these guys. We have to get everyone involved. And when he said that, he tapped B.J. Armstrong on the arm and said, hey, go on in, partner. Back to you guys.
So he wants B.J. to get people involved. MJ, top of the circle, jumper, bangs it home.
It's the first basket in the third quarter in the last game, and up to now, 7 minutes left. Michael with 14 points. He just hadn't looked at the hoop that much.
Armstrong goes down low from Mason. Anthony Mason starts to back it again against Dennis. Kicks it back to Armstrong. B.J. along two. Nope, and Scotty right there for the rebound. Pip brings it to the right side. MJ turnaround baseline jumper over B.J. Armstrong, and it's good. That one never even touched the net, much less the rim. That was perfect. Bulls with their biggest lead, 64-51. Rice backs in on Scotty. His jumper is good. Glen Rice with 22.
7 points in this quarter for Rice, 4 for Mason. That's their scoring.
Baseline, Ron Harper comes inside, put it up. He had a little open baseline jumper, but instead wanted to drive inside. 64-53 Bulls. We're halfway through the third period. B.J. Armstrong with a long-range jumper. Nope. And Dennis Rodman with a number 9 rebound. Michael comes around the screen, drives inside.
I thought that was in the net.
At an upcoming home playoff game, the first 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Bulls item, compliments of the Chicago Sun-Times. And John, I don't know if you saw it, but as Luke was walking away, Michael came right up to him and said, when I come around you on that screen and roll, you roll, and you go to the basket quick. You had a layup and you didn't get there.
Don't be flaring.
Steve Kerr will check into the Bulls lineup.
Ric Flair was here earlier, right? He's telling him, don't be doing that.
Is that who that was? I know he's a pro wrestler. I did not know who he was. (66-53) Bulls with the lead. Starts to drive, now backs off. His jumper goes in.
Golly, what a shooter's bounce he got that trip, huh? 24 points.
I think this is the Rice that we all thought was going to play for Charlotte. He's here tonight. Michael starts to drive, spins, comes underneath, finds Dennis in the lane. Dennis bangs it home.
Jumper, 7 for Dennis.
9 rebounds and an assist. 68-55 Bulls with the lead. Armstrong gives it back to Vlade Divac. Rice top of the circle for 3. In and out, and Dennis and Luke fight for it. Oh, almost lost it. He's looking at Luke saying, don't do that. Did you see the waggle of the finger?
Oh, man, that was the old Mutombo wag, but he was wagging at Luke.
Michael with Del Curry on him. Wants everybody to get set. Wants the screen. Now rolls. MJ fades.
Oh,
Here he goes.
Oh, yeah, Dave. You better take
Cowens. They want a 20-second timeout. MJ all of a sudden has started to put the hammer to Charlotte.
He called for the screen. He called for the screen. They came over and gave him a little screen. When Vlade Divac came on him, Michael went down to the baseline and then made the spin to knock the J. And here's the miss here. All right, watch Dennis here. We talked about he and they saying, Luke, hey, Luke. Hey, Luke. No, I got that ball. I got that ball. Now watch him come through Vlade Divac around him and then the fadeaway over the top. Vintage Jordan.
Bulls on an 11-4 run the last 3 minutes, and he's just going back doing his job, John.
Well, this is something the Bulls could not do in Chicago, and let's come up with some pretty good shooting. The Bulls have done that. The first half, they shot 52% from the floor.
And the runs. You expect the runs, and they just never really put a run together, especially in game 2.
All right, now Steve Kerr's on Curry. Let's see what they...
Rice turns and looks. Nice fake. Comes inside. Blocked, but it goes in, and a foul on Luke.
Boy, that's a tough play to give Rice the basket and the free throw. That's 4th on Luke, but Scotty went for the fake that time, and up he went. Glen Rice single-handedly trying to keep his team in the game. 26 points.
Well, we thought he would play better. We thought he would shoot better. We thought they as a team would shoot better.
Yeah, Rice shoots very well in this building. Very well. Hey, a lot of guys, they get home.
Yeah. But the Bulls as a team are shooting 53%. Bill Winnington up off the Bulls bench.
He's got Vlade, watch out.
Top of the circle jumper, back of the rim. Dennis taps it and got it. Offensive rebound and a second chance opportunity for the Bulls. Michael with Divac on him again. MJ.
Look at BJ way back in the hole.
Michael baseline underneath. Hangs. Nope. Luke right there. Put it in. Luke on follow.
There was a foul on the call, I think, on Michael's drive. Take a look at it. Vlade Divac doesn't get Michael going to the hoop here. Let's see what happens. All right. Michael's saying, all right, get that defense out of here. Here he comes around. Mason makes the turn, gathers himself, goes up in the air, and Vlade Divac is the guy that puts the foul on.
Vlade's fourth. Bill Winnington comes in, gives Luke Longley a break. Michael will have one more. J.R. Reed will come back in. Vlade Divac will leave. But an upcoming home playoff game, the first 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Bulls item. Compliments of the Chicago Sun-Times.
That's how Michael managed in the game in Chicago, didn't he? 22?
He's there now. Yep, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Rice comes around the screen. Comes way out as Rodman comes over to help. 4 on the shot clock. Rice almost lost it. He's got to shoot it pretty quick. He can't get it off. And did we have a foul?
Illegal defense.
Wow.
And it's a technical foul, I believe, isn't it? Yeah.
That's the second one, yep. Shot clock is right there, would have gone up. And they were a second
nobody
away.
there's nobody even around that play. You know? Everybody's sort of watching to see what happened. And so not only get bailed out on this, you get a free throw and they get the ball back.
Rice 2 of 2 from the line of the ball game. Our Budweiser NBA profile is Dave Cowens, player-coach for the 78-79 Celtics, and his second straight 50-plus win season for the first time in Charlotte history. This guy's come in, and they sure like him here in Charlotte. Mason drives down the lane, comes inside, gets it over to J.R. Reed.
Whoa!
Out to Rice, and it almost went to about the fourth row.
He's going to fade back for the jumper.
Fakes. Got Scotty in the air. Comes up short, and Dennis Rodman with rebound number 12. Bulls trying to put a hammer to Charlotte right now. Dennis Rodman just coming into your picture. Michael with it right side. One-on-one with Mason. Reed helping. MJ comes inside. Dennis, 3 seconds. They'll call 3 seconds.
Yeah, they will call 3 seconds. So they get 3-second call, and they got Phil can't figure this out. Here's an illegal defense and a 3-second call, and a timeout Bulls.
We'll take it with them. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left. The Chicago Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets 79-52. That's the Hive in Charlotte as Fox Sports Chicago spares no expense, bringing you the best shots we can, outside and in, as the Bulls lead at 72-59 with about 2.5 minutes left here in the third. First half, Bulls 52%, second half 50. Charlotte 44 in the first, 50 in the second. So the Bulls 6 percentage points better. Charlotte staying in the ball game by scoring, and Glen Rice has done an awful lot by himself.
All right, here Tony Kukoc in the game now. He's got J.R. Reed. Oh, he did. Now Rice is on him. He wants the ball.
Yes, he does. Glen Rice for 3. Off the rim. Mason with the rebound. Finds Armstrong. Back to Mason. One-on-one with Kukoc. He'll back in, get as close as he can, make the 15-footer. Yep, he sure did.
The rebound again turns into a second chance point. Tony's down alone.
Finds Tony inside, waits for the fake, put it up, missed it. Michael right there. Tony follows it, puts it in.
Look at Michael.
And MJ, wow, if Brooks could kill, Michael just gets back and slaps Tony in the chest and says, come on, you can't miss those.
If he made that, he might have picked up a free throw, too. So here they come down again. Trying to go to Mace.
Put Dennis on him and hold on
What
a
is
foul.
that, legal?
Dennis with the hold.
First in the last 2 minutes.
See if you can see the hold here. Well, maybe you could. B.J. Armstrong with Michael right there. B.J. with 2 points in the ball game.
That's the guy I thought they would try to get off. Curry.
Yeah. His baseline fadeaway is short, and Dennis Rodman with yet another rebound. 13 rebounds for Dennis now. Scotty pushes it up the floor. Steve Kerr, good ball movement. He wanted the ball right back from Tony.
Oh, yeah. Del Curry knocks Steve Kerr off. And Steve will shoot a couple free throws. That's their first foul last 2 minutes. But they've already got 5. Steve Kerr in that first half, he came up with 2 big 3-point field goals.
Brady Brown makes an appearance here as Michael Jordan will get a break. So a minute, 2 seconds left now. MJ comes out with the Bulls leading at 75-61. A minute 2 left here in the third. And Donald Royal makes his first appearance in the game. Here comes Matt Geiger as well.
Rice sits down. Glad to see that. Even if it's only for 62 seconds.
That's right. Because that's about all it's probably going to be, right?
Well, we get it all together here. Steve Kerr's got 1 more free throw.
He's got those same 7 points right now. 76-61, Bulls with the lead as the Bulls put some pressure on. Reed gives it to Armstrong. Oh, Randy touched it, and they just couldn't quite get it.
Good pressure in the back. They held him to 16 seconds back there, just 2 off the 10-second violation. 53-8.
Curry as Geiger posts up. Matt Geiger's played very well against the Bulls. Was injured in the last series. Shot clock at 4 as Geiger's turnaround jumper is short. And guess who's there again? 14 rebounds for Dennis. Bulls try and go 2 for 1 here, you would think.
Yeah, 3. Steve on a quick.
Scotty, and it's tapped by Royal. Out of bounds, Bulls ball.
A good play by Steve coming down, taking the 3. He had guys going to the board. Okay, here comes Bill Wennington in for Dennis Rodman. And Burrell, now he sits Burrell down. Good. This is a good play. Steve takes it up. That's his first 3-point miss, but enough of action on it that Pip comes over, taps it, and Don Royal knocks it out of bounds. So the Bulls would move 24 seconds. See if they just take it in and hold it.
Got to get it in bounds. Got to get it in. And finally, they do it to Steve Kerr. Steve had to call a timeout. Del Curry was knocking him over. So the Bulls will take a full timeout. 27.4 seconds left here in the third period. And the Chicago Bulls lead Charlotte here at the Hive, 76-61.
Folks, welcome back to the Hive here in Charlotte. Now, we talked all season long about how Phil Jackson is so sedate on the bench. Well, not lately. Last 2 timeouts, he's been exceptionally animated. One time he said, "There's blood in the water, gentlemen. Let's go for the kill right now. Let's take control of the game." Kind of neat stuff. Back to you guys.
Well, I like that.
And that's what you do. That's what the Bulls have done historically through these runs.
That may mean that Dave Cowens might say, "We need a bigger boat, Quint." Could be they smell that blood. Well, let's see. Bulls have 22 seconds on it. Tony inbounds the ball to Steve Kerr.
Gives it right back to Tony on top. Shot clock at 15 there. You see in the lower left-hand corner. Scott Burrell, Steve Kerr, Randy Brown, Bill Wennington, and Tony Kukoc. Tony almost had it knocked away. Got to go now. Shot clock at 5 at 4. Steve Kerr, the runner, to Bill Wennington from 16. That is the buzzer sounded.
Took some time off the clock. Bill with 4 points. They come on up with BJ with a runner, and that's a tap in at the buzzer is good.
Matt Geiger tapped it in at the buzzer. That'll count. So we have played 3 periods here at the Hive in Charlotte. And the Chicago Bulls lead the Hornets 78-63. Here's our Walgreens game summary. Bulls shoot 51%, Charlotte 45. Free throws a huge difference. 17 of 21 compared to 4 of 6 three-pointers. Bulls at 50%. Charlotte just 1 of 10.
Michael Jordan making a couple spectacular plays. Here he is against Vlade Divac on a fadeaway. He knocks it down for 2 of his 22 points. And there's Scottie Pippen looking to go down low, post up to Michael. Over BJ, piece of cake.
The Hive is buzzing. Scoring by quarters. Bulls have been 25, 25, 25, which doesn't equal 78. The Hornets at 63 have gone a little bit down after that good second quarter.
All the points in that third quarter scored by Mason and Rice until that tap in at the end by Matt Geiger.
Curry with it on the wing. Steve right there defensively, and jump ball call. Looks like Steve was being ridden. Giddy up Horsey. MJ helps him up.
Bulls, on the other hand, had 7 guys that scored in that quarter.
There we go. Now we can add. There we have it. 25, 28, 25. That's 78. Charlotte with 18 in the second.
Should be a back tap to BJ. Michael's going to bust in. Burrell tried to bust in, and he picks up a foul for his trouble.
And as you would guess, that's first team foul on the Bulls here in the fourth period with 29 seconds gone. The kid, B.J. Armstrong. Up and down low for Donald Royal. Royal turns and looks. Comes baseline, puts it up. Defense by Burrell. Rebound by Rodman.
First shot that Royal has missed in the series. Oh, Burrell taking a good look at it.
Dennis gives it right back to Michael with Donald Royal on him. Dennis sets the screen. He's got J.R. Reed now. MJ fouled by J.R. Reed. His second and their first. We're at the Hive, the Charlotte Coliseum here in Charlotte Coliseum. Along with Eric Collins and Johnny Kerr, I'm Tom Dorr as the Bulls take on the Hornets here in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Tony Kukoc right side jumper, very short. 78-63, Bulls with the lead. Armstrong started the drive, now backs it off. Reed's a good baseline shooter. Decided not to take that one. Backs in against Tony. Continues to back, and Tony called for the foul. Bulls getting some fouls quick here, John.
Yeah, they got a couple. 10:33. That is the way to play the Michael steal and a trip by J.R. Reed. That's the way to play it. Michael put the kibosh on a guy trying to make the pass in. So if they're going to take advantage of Tony and he's working behind him in front of him, Michael just came right out and played tough defense on the passer. He wouldn't let him get it in. Now Michael comes in and takes the steal on a play. And J.R. Reed on the foul.
MJ, rocker step, comes back to the middle, got bumped, and he'll go to the line for a pair.
Somebody from the back, 5 hit him with Donald Royal, I believe it was.
Bulls trying to go up 2 games to 1 in this series.
All right, here he is. He comes in. Royal misses him. Now he comes up and, oh, there he smacked him on the head. You can see that.
First one bounces out.
Michael's first miss.
Matt Geiger comes out. Vlade Divac comes in. For 17 of 22 from the line.
I guess who's got one?
Yeah. Curry goes down low. Divac Starts to back. Michael comes over to help out and got him in the air.
Now, this is the third foul. That's talking about quick foul. 9:53 on the clock, and the Bulls will take a timeout, I believe, and talk it over.
Yep, we got a timeout. 9:53 left in the game, and the Chicago Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets 79-63. Luke Longley with 4, Dennis with 3, Vlade Divac has got 4, Wesley Phillips and Reed with 3 fouls each.
Glen Rice, I heard his name. Luke Longley's back in. Pippen, Rice.
It's got to be a ball club, you would think, kind of an offensive team now. Well, BJ takes his time. Rice looking to pop out. And offensive foul. Bobby Phills, he leveled Scotty.
Rice was running down the baseline, going back and forth, and then Phills just sneaked out there and leveled Tip.
Tony pops out with Reed right there defensively. Luke looks for the opening. Oh, he thought about the shot. Now Scotty drives, gives it right back to Longley. This one he'll take it short. The rebound is tapped, and BJ got hit pretty good by Luke.
The bad thing is that's the Bulls' 4th foul. That's Luke 5th. But that's 4 now, and you got a good free throw shooting team. You've kept them off the line most of the night. They're what, 4 out of 6 is that? Bill Winnington is going to get the call here.
If you can read lips, you understand.
Better off with the little jump shot. He tried to put it on the floor and do something, make out of it. Boom, you're looking in there 15 feet.
Yeah, right. And you have pretty good percentage from out there. Luke's a good shooter. 79-63, Bulls with the lead. BJ.
Nobody looked at Rice. There was nobody on Rice.
Vlade Divac comes in on Bill Winnington. Steve Kerr almost got a piece of it. Divac missed that. And Tony Kukoc strong for the rebound.
Doesn't want to take a little bit of time.
Down low to Winnington. Gives it back to Scotty. Right side for Kukoc. Tony gives it to MJ. 9 on the shot clock. Michael stops, fades, fires in and out. And J.R. Reed with a rebound. So Bulls a couple times now have gotten 1 shot and out. Armstrong picked up his dribble.
Michael's athletic ability got him back up. He had fallen down in the play. Watch out. Rice has got the range from there.
Just off, and Tony Kukoc with a rebound. Steve Kerr. Scotty was up the floor. The Bulls decide to slow it down. Pip turns and looks, finds Michael. Steve Kerr flares out to the corner. Michael gives it back to Kukoc. Tony almost lost it. Bill Winnington travel.
He made up his mind to drive before he caught the ball, it looked like. He was so wide open. He wanted to take up the space. Timeout by Dave Cowens. They want to talk it over.
We'll take it with them. 8 minutes and 3 seconds left in a very low-scoring 4th quarter. The Bulls lead at 79-63.
Welcome back to the Hive here in Charlotte. I'm here with the consensus college basketball player of the year, Antoine Jamison, the pride product of Charlotte and University of North Carolina. You're from right here in Charlotte. You're playing, the Hornets are playing against Michael Jordan. Who are you rooting for? Be honest.
Honestly, I'm a big Scottie Pippen fan, and Michael Jordan being from Carolina, I kind of pull for the Bulls a little bit, but since being from Charlotte, they kind of for the Charlotte Hornets too. So when they play each other, I just turn on both teams, and I really don't pick a team when they're playing against each other.
You can't have your cake and eat it too. You're a Bulls fan. That's Antoine Jamison. Back to you guys.
Hey, I like that. He's a Pip fan. Yeah. From Central Arkansas, Pippen comes down and gets one of Michael's best players at his school to come out and tell him he likes the way he plays.
Rice drives the baseline. Pass hits the bottom of the backboard, and Vlade Divac gets it and puts it in. Hornet fans are going to try one more time to get this team a little push. Kukoc out on the floor with J.R. Reed.
Scotty down, and Divac down with him. Divac picks the foul up, his 5th, and that's their 3rd team foul. team foul. 4 apiece, I guess, now.
Boy, early. Very early with the team fouls.
All right, here comes Charlotte. I don't know how he got that pass out, but he did. He got it to Vlade Divac. Nice job by Glen Rice, known for his shooting, but that time he was in a jackpot. Was able to get the play out.
Dennis Rodman checks in for the Bulls. And you see Vlade's block. MJ comes baseline inside, double pumps, finds Tony, jump up, no, but a foul call.
Got hooked on the arm by J.R. Reed. Michael flying towards the hoop. I thought he was going to try one of those reversers. Dick Pavetta said, Vlade said he's going to make the move with his elbow. He put his elbow out. He put his elbow out. There's the play. And here it is down here. Up goes Tony with the hook. And Vlade says he threw his elbow out. He threw his elbow out. And Dick says, let me see your elbow. What's the matter?
Well, that is good.
Tony.
Randy Brown comes in. Steve Kerr checks out.
So the Bulls only scores here with 7:19. A free throw by Michael. He split a pair. Now one by Tony Kukoc.
Bulls with the lead.
Tommy, the Bulls offense sometimes criticized for standing around shooting jump shots, but tonight they are really going hard to the basket, taking things off a screen roll.
Vlade Divac with the fake inside, got it, counted, and he's fouled.
Everybody looking for a travel on the play, but Divac comes away with the basket.
Dennis among them asking for the travel. Johnny, tell me what you see here.
All right, here's the play. Now watch the pass come over, and Michael just gets a piece of it. There's a step, and there's a layup. Kukoc on the foul, and Divac will be shooting the free throw. Tony leaves. Luke comes back in.
Steve Kerr comes in as well.
7:05. Uh-oh, what? Let's get somebody in here.
Randy Brown will lead.
Randy just got in, but I think it was the matchup that they wanted.
Got his own rebound, gets it out to Rice for 3. Nope. J.R. Reed now sets it up. That's a smart play by Reed. He was tempted to shoot that ball. Hold on, no shot. No shot. And a foul called against Scottie Pippen. So he'll shoot. At an upcoming playoff game, the first 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Bulls item, compliments of the Chicago Sun-Times.
And that's going to put the free throw shooter to the line, Vlade Divac. So the Bulls did not play very well on that last sequence defensively. Vlade missed the free throw, and they came right back. Vlade, the only guy to score. He's got 5 points in this quarter. The Bulls have 3 on free throws.
Vlade's numbers, 9 and 12. 81-68. The Bulls would like to put a little flurry together and put these guys away.
Look at the pressure they're putting on Luke, and he can't get the ball in.
Finally gets it to Dennis. Back to Scottie, ahead to Luke, and the noted point guard Luke Longley brings it across the timeline, and how about that for the big guy?
All right. Boy, he couldn't get the ball in, but then when he did, the crowd, the bench is up on their feet and said, nice play, big guy.
Phil laughing on the bench. Reed comes inside, puts it up over Dennis, short, but Michael there for the rebound, had it knocked away Bulls ball.
Good defense that time, 6:23. Pip looks like he's limping a little bit, is he? No. Boy, after the free throw, here comes again.
No, he's going to take over for Magic Johnson, I think, with that big point guard role. No, we're just kidding. Nice your big guy can do that, though. MJ.
A lot of guys down in the lane.
Inside. Tough pass. Boy, that's a tough pass.
Boy, Dennis is even saying, Luke, shoot it. I'll go to the glass. Look at this now. Phil over here saying they're mopping it up a little bit. Comes Mason.
There's a combat power cam as Luke takes it end-to-end.
Timeout. Bulls with 3 seconds on the 24-second clock. 6:02 in the game time.
And the Bulls lead it over Charlotte, 83-69. Back here inside the Charlotte Coliseum. Here's our Ginsana hustle board. Leading scorers, MJ, Scotty. Luke's got 9 for the Hornets. Rice with 28. Mason and Devon. MJ with the fake. High archer. Nope. Rebound tap. Dennis had it. Tried to put it up and he got fouled.
Anthony Mason on the foul. Dennis right there. Michael almost had it blocked, but Luke kept it alive, I thought, and then Dennis came on in to pick it up and tap it back towards the glass.
By quarters. How about that fourth quarter? We're halfway through the fourth quarter, too. I mean, it's not like there's a minute and a half gone in the fourth.
Dennis with 7, 8 points now, and he's got, 2, 3, 4 free throws.
4 or 5 from there. He's got 15 rebounds.
Bulls have only had free throws in this quarter outside of that length of the court drive by Luke Longley.
Rebound. Oh, MJ got it, and he'll bring it out and reset.
Well, you talk about a bonus, right?
Yep.
When you get Dennis miss a free throw, which 50% shooter.
That's right, he's going to do.
And then all of a sudden they get it back again.
Rodman. Oh, what a pass to MJ. He wanted Dennis to go to the basket.
Uh-oh, Vladdy, where are you? What'd they call? 3 seconds?
Yeah. 84-69, Bulls with the lead. Glen Rice goes down to post up. Knocked away by Jay. Loose and a foul called on the play against the Bulls. See if that's on Michael. Yep.
I put Rice to the free throw line, though, with 5:21. And they have had a problem scoring. Vlade Divac has got 6 points in this quarter. Nobody else has scratched, but Rice has been brilliant through the game with 28 points. Goes for 29 and 30.
Ooh. Nice job.
And Rice was coming in 10 for 10. He made 3 other free throws.
Makes that, and it's 84-70. Bulls with the lead. Dennis. It's it back to Steve Kerr over to Michael with Bobby Phills on him. Hip flares out to the top of the circle off the screen from Luke. Bounces inside Longley with a roll. How about that for Big Luke?
11 for Luke. Nice work on the screen and roll. That's what Michael was saying on last time. Yep. Roll in, and you see the Bulls bench led by Harper up top. Long deuce by Wesley. Oh, 3. Well, I thought he was over the line on that play.
They called a 3. Yeah. 86-73 now. Bulls with the lead. Scotty goes inside. Michael caught it and put it in. He had beaten Phils and was looking for Steve Kerr to deliver the ball. Instead, Steve went to Scotty. Michael just kept right going to the basket and laid it in.
Scotty with great vision. 8 rebounds, 6 assists to go with his 14 points.
Dennis with his 16th rebound to go with 8 points. Rodman goes on top for Scotty. Steve Kerr. MJ, the rocker step, makes a move and a holding call on Bobby Phills. It's a hand check.
His 5th. Take a look at what we said about Luke Longley on the roll. Watch this play. Pippen drives to the right. Now Luke sets a screen, gets Rice. Mason comes on out. Now Luke's underneath, and he just takes it in one motion. Didn't have to cross his feet or anything else, and it looked good doing it.
Randy Brown, Tony Kukoc will check in for the Bulls.
The hive is being dehived here, it looks like.
Bees are leaving?
Yeah.
MJ puts in the first. Bulls are exterminators, I believe.
What's the, who do you call? Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters, absolutely. Tony.
Hornet Busters.
Tony and Luke. Luke and Steve Kerr check out. Beck checks in. Bobby Phills checks out with just under 4 minutes left.
Michael with not huge numbers. I mean, this is his average, 28 against this team, 28 and a half. He's right on that. He's got 27 now, but the good balance from the bench.
Bushler gets set to check in. Corey Beck with it on the wing. Glen Rice wants it down low. Instead, Beck drives in, puts it up, and a foul on Tony. Here comes Judley. Was on the radio with Judd this morning with his mom. His mom called in and called him Juddy. So I threatened him. I said, you are going to be Juddy from now on. And he says, I'm not happy about that.
You know what, Tommy? Talk about his mom and give us a chance. Sunday's Mother's Day, and we will be down here, and we want to wish all the mothers out there very happy Mother's Day.
Absolutely.
The players' mothers here with the Bulls enjoy their son getting a victory here and coming back to Chicago 3-1.
74 Bulls with the lead as Tony brings it across the timeline. Dennis gives it to Scotty. Spin move, baseline, and Glen Rice fouls Scottie Pippen. Rice with his third. John, our next television game here on Fox Sports Chicago will be next Wednesday evening. We will be at the United Center. Check your local listings. If the Pacers sweep the Knicks, game room will be at 6:30. Tip-off is 7 o'clock. If there is a Knick win, then our game room will be at 8 and the tip-off at 8:30 Wednesday night. So check your local listings. That's kind of a brief description of what the situation could well be.
16 points for Pip. Nice job all the way across the board for Pip. 6 rebounds, 5 assists.
5 of 8 from the field, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. He played great defense. I mean, you look at Rice has 29, and Scotty did a terrific job on it. Divac inside puts it up and in, and he's fouled by Tony.
On that pass in, Tony was trying to defend against the center, and Randy Brown might have come out and played Wesley a little tougher so he couldn't throw the ball down into him. And now he gets the ball here, and he can't get any help, and he just waltzes down, hits the ball away once, and then reaches, slaps, and comes up with the foul. So Divac with 12 points.
And I think a big story in this game is the bench scoring. Charlotte has not gotten a bench point in the second half.
Well, the two guys that killed us, 15 points and 10 points. Curry has yet to score in a game. B.J. Armstrong has only 1 basket.
B.J. 1 of 7 from the floor as Bushler had it knocked away. And then Judd gets it right back. Judd started to drive, and Scotty says, no, hang on. Hang on. Bushy with it on the wing. On top for Randy Brown. Right side for Tony Kukoc. Bulls with pretty good ball movement.
He's got to get it up now, Pip.
Shot clock at 4 at 3. And a steal. 92-77. Bulls with the lead as Mason delivers to Glen Rice for the slam. He's got 31. And Scotty will answer on the other end with the slam.
So at this stage of the game, you can trade with the Hornets. 2:20.
Mason backs his way in. Jump hook is good by Anthony Mason. He's got 16 points and 7 rebounds. He's played a good ball game. Scott Burrell ready to check in for the Bulls. 2 minutes left. Randy Brown with it on the right side. Pip comes off the screen, finds Bushy. Back on top, Scott.
Oh, Pip, you had it. And Rice grabs Dennis down low. Glen Rice commits his 4th.
Scott Burrell comes in, and Scottie Pippen will sit down with 1:45 left. And his buddy Ron Harper, his running mate, right there to meet him. But guess what? Rodman will go to the line for a pair. Dennis 4 of 6. Got a chance to be in double figure scoring.
Doubles, yep. There's one.
Bill Wennington up off the Bulls bench, but does not come in. Matt Geiger does. Anthony Mason leaves. Wennington got up and started to run down. He's still standing up in front of Phil. Now he'll go check in.
There's double-double for Dennis. 10 points in the game. He's got himself, 16 rebounds.
96-81 Bulls with the lead. Quick three. Nope. And the rebound, Vlade Divac. Goes inside. Geiger went to slam it and just flat lost it. Rebound loose. And Dennis Rodman comes up with number 17.
In a jam, a traffic jam.
He's 6'6", and he gets so many of those. Randy Brown between the circles. Shot clock at 6 at 5.
Tony will shoot this. Oops, somebody's got to take the three. And it's Bushy.
Juddy with the swish for a three from the corner.
Happy Mother's Day.
Right? Absolutely. He said he called his mom right afterwards. She was funny. She was good, I got to admit. $50 goes to charitables. Jim Angio reminds us. Thank you. David Wesley lays it in. 99-83. Bulls looking to go over the century mark. They did it against New Jersey in New Jersey. Randy Brown with it on the right side.
Had 116 points in that game, and now Tony with the long three, wide left. Tony ever been a field goal kicker? Wide right. Field goal kicker?
Tony will
send him to the Kevin Butler school. Butthead will help him out. Dennis sits down and gets a nice hand from Phil and his teammates too.
Wesley fouled by Randy Brown. Our producer director on Fox Sports Chicago, His Honor James A. Angio. Joe Cornejo, Jose Cornejo, a late comer with Fox, and Ronnie Storto is our assistant director. Glad that everybody's here. Got a big crew from Fox to bring you these games. Everybody did a terrific job. And of course, we'll be live in the locker room right after the game, so don't go away. Bring you the comments from the Bulls, from the Hornets. You'll hear from Phil and Michael. Everybody else. Second one, no good. Rebound. Scott Burrell, and he's fouled by Vlade Divac. Vlade fouled out. Vlade want to foul out, do you think? Boy, they look like what hit us, huh?
Yep.
Dickie Simpkins will come into the ball game. Tony Kukoc sits down.
Divac with what, 13 points, and he ended up with 13 rebounds.
Boy, he's had 2 good games in a row. There's MJ. He didn't play too bad either. 27 points, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Burrell hits the first. This got to feel pretty good for Scott Burrell, don't you think?
Yes,
John?
I do. I certainly do. You know, the same feeling he has here is the same one that B.J. Armstrong had in Chicago the other night.
Right.
Coming back and beating your old team.
Shot clock, game clock can just about run out. Foul Bushy, but a foul call.
Well, Williams came in. Who's going to hammer that one down. Chudley got a piece of the ball, but a little bit of the body, and this is the first attempt for Travis Williams.
Williams from South Carolina State makes the first. Here's what's going on in the Eastern Conference now. The Bulls defeated New Jersey, Charlotte over Atlanta. So the Bulls now will take a 2-1 advantage here. Indiana with a 2-0 advantage over the Knicks. But they're going to New York for Saturday, Sunday games. And, John, do you think Patrick Ewing playing in one game now going home could make a little difference for that team?
Yeah, I think he had to get his feet wet in the play. Now, the Bulls just probably will not take a shot. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm sorry, Dickie. In the hole.
And he made it. Dickie Simpkins with the jumper makes it 103-86. And the clock will wind down. Jumper from the right side is good for Corey Beck. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that'll do it. Here at the Hive in Charlotte, the Chicago Bulls come in on the road and take a 2-1 advantage over the Charlotte Hornets. The Bulls saunter off the floor with the win. Scotty played very well. Dennis had a good ball game. MJ, the guys you would expect. And the Chicago Bulls get the win here, 103-89. Now let's go back to our studios one more time.